26A2, alien contacts Earth, breadcrumbs, ARECIBO, November 16th, 1974, response 1977, Wow Seti. There's the alien radio signal, where I found how I use that signal to find this data. This video is going to talk about a lot of interesting things. It's going to talk about the ARECIBO message, alien contact in 1974 and 1977, the WOW alien radio signal, how the two of them tie in together, the Big Ear telescope, bread on the waters, breadcrumbs, math equations, algorithms, Eulers Angles, connect the dots, connect the ones, alien DNA evidence, alien contact evidence, planet orbit, magnetotail, traversable wormholes, UFO, space travel, quantum levitation, magnetic forces, G-force, Bill Gates, computer genesis, Kepler 22b, habitable planets, visit, travel, puzzle pieces, look outside of the box, CERN Higgs event 2012. We're also going to look at radio transmissions, zero binary code, elements, hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, arsenic, physical structure, radicals. Those are all things that you find in human DNA, and then we're going to look at what you find in alien DNA. Physical structure, radicals, molecules, macromolecule, organic chemicals, fundamental terrestrial biochemistry, Carl Sagan, Frank Drake, keyword research, line 26, Wow Seti data. Okay, that's the stuff. So January 9, 2012, it is now 2 years later that I've been working on this project. It is May 2014. The keyword ARECIBO message from Earth. So we're looking at, I started looking at it again, April 19, 2014, my thoughts. I see bread on the waters and I'm thinking about the formula and the equations for breadcrumbs. That comes up in line 22, 23, Wow Seti data for wormholes or space travel, ports to connect from one planet's orbit path into another one. Perhaps that's what the magnetotails are doing when they connect from one planet to another. I wonder if we could travel along them like a wormhole. I don't know enough about the physics of such an idea. I know some of you think this WOW data stuff is crazy, but hey, remember what I've said all along? You gotta look outside of the box. If something is alien, it's not about little green men, it's about a thought or concept we haven't yet tried on Earth. Or it's something we haven't achieved yet, but we will. Just as those thousands of people that dreamed of traveling to the moon. When it was announced, they would, and that was back, I think, in the 1950s. Back then, people scoffed at it and mocked it and said, "You're crazy. That's impossible." And that's the truth. Even the newspapers went nuts on it, saying, "It'll never happen." That's basically what they thought back then. Just like Bill Gates, who is a multi-billionaire, in his garage makes a computer when just a late teen. He was only in his early, late 19 or 20. And his vision was to have a computer in every home. And guess what? People told him it was a waste of his time and that no one would buy them. Look at us now. Guess they were wrong, eh? Thanks to Bill changing the world one step at a time, he's given us all something else to dream about. Space travel. That takes hours, even minutes, from one planet to another instead of months or millions of years. The goal of the WOW alien radio signal is to let us travel to the Kepler 22b planetary habitable region in a UFO-type spaceship within less than 3 days or 2 months based on the calculations that came up from an ancient alien astronaut set of algorithms and math equations. Most of the data has been researched, and now I have to piece our puzzle together in the future to figure out how to get this stuff to work. See, I'm not saying it's not going to work or it might work. I'm saying it will work once we figure it out. That, my friends, is why we're all going to start learning how to look outside of the box of the norm, just like CERN did when they found the Higgs boson particles in June 2012, and yet the original concept for it was back in the 1960s. Yes, over 30 years to find out one was right. I hope we can figure this out within the next 5 years and then start building a UFO-style spaceship that can travel just like the WOW alien radio signal says that we can. It was really cool to find out that we sent out a signal to outer space called the ARECIBO in 1974, and the WOW signal answered it back in 1977. So the scientists were off in their calculations of over 25 years to get a message to us. It was sent 3 years later, but then this scale didn't start to decode it till December 2011. So we have our over 25-year prediction coming true. Let's look at this data now, and this theme will continue with several videos in line 26. Quotes and diagrams are from a blog. I'm almost done with battery power, but here's the ARECIBO message and the WOW message there, and you'll be able to find it on their website, okay? I've run out of battery power here, but let's just go. The 1679 character message transmitted on November 16, 1974. The characters were sent sequentially with the transmitter frequency switching between two nearly radio frequencies to perform the transmission of 0 or a 1. So that's titled Bread on the Waters. And this figure here is the message of figure infinity is laid out in the form of 73 lines of 23 characters per line. Zeros are shown as white and the ones as black, and the first character sent in the upper